Go on, Skipper George.
Blackpot. Kojo Choi.
Kojo Choi, a true Ghanaian patriot. Who is Kojo Choi? He was born and bred right there in Korea, battered in Ghana. My brother, my sister, he went through the Ghanaian culture, loved the culture, stayed in Ghana, and he adopted the Ghanaian roots as his original roots. He naturalized as a Ghanaian. He went to school in Ghana, my brother, my sister, and he studied at least one Ghanaian language in school, as every Ghanaian is supposed to do. And he studied Twi, Asante Twi. In fact, as somebody with both parents coming all the way from Korea, he spoke better Twi, wrote better Twi in examinations than his Ghanaian compatriots. This is the gentleman. Kojo Choi recalls beating Ghanaian classmates in BECE Asante Twi. Run the story, my youth. And this one is from my Joy Online. Ghana's ambassador designate to South Korea, Kojo Choi, a South Korean-born Ghanaian whose recent appointment has sparked both praise and debate, has shared a personal story that underscores his deep integration into Ghanaian culture. Now, speaking in an interview with Channel 1 TV on Tuesday, that's yesterday, August 12th, Mr. Choi revealed that despite arriving in Ghana at age 14 without speaking Twi, he went on to excel in the basic education certificate examination. In the subject, I couldn't speak Twi when I first arrived in Ghana. I attended SOS Junior High School in Tema, and that's where I learnt it. I had an aggregate 5 in Asante Twi for BECE, while my Ghanaian friend, who is truly Ghanaian, had 6, and another had 7. I had a pass mark, but it's not easy to get that, he said. Choi, who later attended SOS Herman Minor International College and the University of Ghana, explained that his early boarding school life restricted students to English, French, or Swedish, but he also picked up Pidgin English along the way. His travels to Ghana's Upper East region exposed him to Frafra, which he speaks to some extent. Wow. So you have a Korean Frafra. Nawane. Lanson. Fluent in Twi and conversant in Frafra, Choi stressed that he is Ghanaian in every sense of the word. I am a full Ghanaian. I don't hold any other passport apart from the Ghanaian passport. This is my home. Why? 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 He's made it clear. Remember, we started talking about this a couple of weeks ago. Now it is more than clear. He's not a dual citizenship holder. Bring back the story. This is Kojo Choi. And he's telling you he's all in, all out Ghanaian. He doesn't hold any other passport but the Ghanaian passport. His appointment in July 2025 by President John Dramani Mahama makes him the first person of Korean descent to serve as Ghana's envoy to Seoul. A move aimed at deepening trade, cultural exchange, and diplomatic ties between the two nations. Kojo Choi. Professionally, Kojo Choi has amassed over 20 years of experience in Ghana and the West African region with expertise spanning telecommunications, financial technology, that's fintech, marketing communications, and business consulting. He is the founder and CEO of PaySwitch Ghana Limited, the country's first third-party payment processor capable of handling major international card schemes such as Visa, MasterCard, and Union Pay, as well as integrating all major mobile money operators in Ghana. Now, under his leadership, PaySwitch has achieved notable success and technological innovation in the Ghanaian digital economy. My brother, my sister, this is Kojo Choi. He was born in Korea to Korean parents. At the age of 14, he arrived right here in Ghana. And he was slapped with Asante Twi at the BECE level. He grappled with it. He loved it. He loved the environment. He loved the culture. He loved almost everything Ghanaian. He went headlong into Chi. And he made a 5 at the BECE. He had the opportunity to travel to the Upper East region, capital Bolgatanga, where he interacted with some Fra people. And he speaks some amount of Gruni. This is Kojo Choi we're talking about. My brother, my sister, he's made it so clear that he had the opportunity to school in Korea, the land of his birth. He had the opportunity to school in America. He had the opportunity to school in some other areas and probably grab another citizenship. But he decided that no, we all have our destinies. This is where I belong. What did his father say? What did his mother say when he decided that he wanted to be known and seen as Ghanaian? It's your destiny. This is what you want to do with your life. Of course, you know what you have seen. We can only encourage you. And he held on tight to his Ghanaian roots and ran faster than any other person. My brother, there are people darker than this guy, but are less Ghanaian than this guy. We have Ghanaians who have left the Ghana army and the Ghana police, and they are serving in the American and British police. Are they more Ghanaian than this person because they were born in Ghana and speak 10 Ghanaian languages? My brother, my sister, now the most important thing we have to look at is the heart. And the gentleman here has proven beyond all doubt that it's either Ghana or nothing. He doesn't have a dual citizenship. At this point, as it stands, he is all about Ghana. And the interesting thing is that he is not politically colored. In other words, he doesn't carry political colors. He is a man who carries the national flag of Ghana. And he has made it clear that he either stands by Ghana and for Ghana or nothing more or nothing else. Kojo Choi, my brother, my sister, he has made it clear, as I just mentioned, that he doesn't wear political colors. And you can see this right here on Ghana Web. I have never been political. I know a lot of people in the NPP. And this is Kojo Choi talking. Kojo Choi, ambassador designate to South Korea, has rejected suggestions that he is politically aligned with the National Democratic Congress, insisting that his relationships and work cut across the country's political divide. Now, speaking in an interview on Channel 1 TV on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, Choi stressed that he has never been political and pointed to his connections within the New Patriotic Party as evidence of his non-partisan stance. I know a lot of people in the NPP. For example, our company PaySwitch was launched by Dr. Baomia because he is very interested in digitalization, not for political reasons, he explained. Woo! Now the businessman and co-founder of PaySwitch clarified that the company, which he started with a partner, had no political links despite public assumptions. Choi also recounted that former First Lady Rebecca Akufo-Addo attended the launch of his art gallery purely out of her passion for art and her desire to support his focus on promoting emerging artists. Woo! He emphasized that his friendship extends to individuals in both the NPP and NDC and maintained that he has never lobbied or sponsored political causes. Dash. I have become a big fan of Kojo Choi. I can't wait to meet him, hug him, and squeeze the color out of his colorless body. I can't wait to meet this guy, hold him so tight, and make sure my coal-tar skin smears his whole body and turns him into a very dark human being built out of coal tar. What do I mean by that? My brother, my sister, I want to feel his heartbeat. I feel a true Ghanaian in this guy. I don't see any fakeness. My brother, if we had about 10 Kojo Chois in our political space, things would be so different. This doesn't look like a guy you can bribe. He doesn't look like a guy who will sell out his country. Look, He was appointed by the NDC. But he's telling you that Baumia is so interested in digitalization, and he was part of Pay Switch in terms of the launching and whatever. He's mentioned Rebecca Akufo-Addo. These are the big shots of the NPP. And he's made it clear he's never sponsored any political party, and he doesn't have any such mind for any political party. He's never affiliated to any political party, and the President of the Republic just called him meritoriously and put him there to work. Should I not applaud this guy? Now, watch out and see what this guy is going to do. He's going to carry diplomacy to another level. Watch the kind of trade relationship, the bilateral relationship between South Korea and Ghana from now. Watch out. This guy is going to do a lot. My prayer is that the president is able to find another very important thing, duty, to put in the hands of this guy. He looks like a guy I can trust. He looks like a guy who eats and drinks the patriotism that I preach. Korea is a much better country than Ghana economically. I'm choosing my words carefully. When it comes to the economy, Ghana cannot match South Korea. South Korea is not a developing country. South Korea is a developed country. If anything at all, he should be proud to belong to a developed country. But no, he has come to help a developing country, not because he is sympathetic towards our cause. He is empathetic. Do you know the difference? He is solely empathetic towards the cause of this nation, and he sees himself as part of this nation. Can you deny him that? To Kojo Choi, bring him here. My brother, I want to salute you. He went to school in Ghana, in Tema. He sat down with his classmates. Look at them. He's the only guy with a yellow face amongst them. And if you look at the photo, in fact, there's no difference. It just feels like these people have been gelling. There's no fakeness. They don't even see the color in this guy. They are just having fun. And probably they were speaking Twi at the time this photo was taken. It seems to be saying, my brother, my sister, somebody tell Kojo Choi that he has his biggest fan here. I don't have politicians as friends. He says he's not a politician. If anything at all, he's a diplomat. My brother, please give me an opportunity to give you a big hug. But be careful. I might squeeze the life out of you in a hug. Kojo Choi, thank you for showing love to this great country. And please continue to be the patriot that you are. It's the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power.
Go on, skip a judge.
Black Pot, Kojo Choi.